Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the NFL offseason trades. You can come in now. It is 4:05 Central Time right now. How about that?
Did you guess? Oh.
Okay. Today we're going to be doing the NFL offseason trades. Not every single one, because there's a lot of trades, and there's just like little trades. Like there's just some team that traded a corner for like a seventh. We're like, it's not that important. It's probably like a fifth string to trade for a seventh. So we're like, let's not do that. We did the most famous ones and the most popular ones. And then we forgot to do one trade deadline deal, so we threw that one in after. Let's just do that one quick.
Yeah,
They traded away the Cardinals get halfback Adrian Peterson, the Saints get a 2018 six. We forgot to do this in the trade deadline deal, but I mean, it's a good trade for the Cardinals. David Johnson's injured. They need a new running back. What a sixth round draft pick. I think they could have got a third and a fifth. Just like that whatever trade we did earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you could have got higher picks for that.
But okay, so that was just off topic because we forgot to do that. But this is the real video, so you can do the first one. So it's favorite team.
It's not my favorite team. It's the trash team that I have
the
to root
Browns.
for.
You don't have to root.
Browns get safety Calvin Pryor, and the Jets got middle linebacker Demario Davis.
Okay, so in Madden, Demario Davis overall is like a 81.
75. 81.
It was like an 81, and then Calvin Pryor was a 72, so you downgraded. I feel like you could have got a draft.
We needed a safety.
I think you could have got a fifth or a sixth.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to root for the Browns? Just because your dad likes them? I mean, you can secretly root for another team. But
Chargers. Not a
he want to go. He wants them to go in 16. I mean, I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Second team. But anyway, I feel like you could have squeezed in a sixth or a fifth round draft.
Could have got a pick for that. I mean, Calvin Pryor got cut anyways.
I mean, he was good in Madden 17, but overall went down for some reason.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to got a draft pick. Next trade is the Lions get tackle Greg Robinson. The Rams get a 2018 sixth. I heard that Greg Robinson was kind of a bust. I don't really watch Rams or Lions games. No. But I heard he was kind of a bust, so I mean it makes sense they get a sixth, but I've heard his name before. I've heard about him before, but heard he's a bust because I watched this one YouTuber who likes the Rams, and he said he's a bust. But a six, I guess, makes sense. Especially if you're a bust. You can pretty much trade away any player in real life for any draft pick.
Lucky they didn't have to give a seventh.
Madden, you can trade away any player for a seventh. Okay. Oh, you can do that one if you want, since they're playing.
Chargers get QB Cardale Jones. And the Bills get the 2019 seventh round pick.
The reason he just said because they played for Ohio State. Seventh isn't bad for Cardale. I feel like they could have got a sixth.
Cardale is like not accurate.
He's fat. He's like 250 pounds.
He's not fast, but he has a great arm.
I think a seventh was good. Maybe a sixth.
Sixth, right now.
They might have had to throw in like a something else.
He's their backup. I mean,
I think if they got like a sixth or a fifth, they had to like throw in something else. Anyway, the next trade. These are the two biggest trades of the offseason. The Bills get cornerback E.J. Gaines and a 2018 second-round draft pick. The Rams got receiver Sammy Watkins and a 2018 sixth. Now, obviously the players, E.J. Gaines is good. He's like an 82. Sammy Watkins is an 82. But you trade away a sixth for a second. How do you trade away? I feel like if you were the Rams, you should have like got like a fourth.
A third.
Maybe a third or a fourth.
Yeah.
If they bargained for a third, they probably would have had to throw in something else. But
Sammy Watkins,
not a bad trade, But they're in the rebuilding stage. Right. They're trying to stock up on draft picks. Can't blame them. Next one is Bills get receiver Jordan Matthews and a 2018 third. The Eagles get corner Ronald Darby. This time they don't trade away a draft pick. So a third and Jordan Matthews, I feel like a lot. I feel like I feel like the Eagles should have thrown in.
The Bills need offensive weapons, and the Eagles need.
I think whoever that. I think the Bills should have thrown in maybe a fourth. I think. In Madden, it doesn't go through. But you know what does go through is if you offer Ronald Darby for Jordan Matthews, it goes through straight up, actually. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah. But, yeah, you can do the next one since I did last time. Eagles again, believe it or not.
The Eagles get just the 2018 fifth-round pick, and the Seahawks get tackle Matt Tobin in the seventh round.
Anyway, sorry, we heard something losing our mind. Anyway.
Yeah, his seventh round pick and Matt Tobin.
So Eagles got a fifth, and the Seahawks got tackle Matt Tobin and a seventh. Not bad, I would say. Not bad.
I don't know who he is.
Who Matt? I feel like I've heard his name before, but a fifth, I feel like it's probably like a backup or third.
It was a
string.
player dump for the Eagles.
So if they had to throw in a seventh, they're probably like, that'd go through trade. So I think you can squeeze a seventh. So we should give these grades. We didn't give these grades. So should we give these grades or not? I guess we don't have to.
No, we don't have to.
I guess we can just review them. I guess we forgot to give them grades. Anyway,
Were these
you can do
off-season
them.
or these?
Yeah, these are off-season trades.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, Bills get 2019 fourth round pick. And the Chiefs get middle linebacker Reggie Ragland.
And that's a next year's fourth, not this year, next year.
Yeah.
A fourth for Reggie Ragland's young, so I've heard his name before, but he's not good, but he's young. Good, and Matt, I think he's like a 72, and it doesn't even go through. I mean, it's young, so I guess it makes sense to get a fourth, but I guess
you can't be sure with young guys because they could end up being awesome.
Like the Chris Dunn trade, and
Chris Dunn.
He's So not a bad trade, I guess. For a fourth for a young middle linebacker, I guess.
Good trade.
I mean, if he's older, you probably.
Chiefs suck.
They're choking. They lost to the Jets. Worst roster in the NFL. Next trade is the Steelers get tight end Vance McDonald in a 2018 fifth, while the 49ers got a fourth round. I want to put on some chapstick.
Yeah. I don't know why the Steelers. They already have a tight end.
Yeah, they had what's his name? I forgot his name.
That one dude.
Latavius Green, maybe.
Something like that.
They get a fifth as well, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean that. I don't know. I don't understand that. The 49ers. I don't think
they're in the rebuild.
Who's their tight end?
George Kittle from Iowa. So at least they get a
McDonald
fourth.
is athletic. I mean, yeah, at least
he's
get a pick.
I think they should have gotten a third because he's pretty good.
Right?
Vance
Yeah.
McDonald's now. I think they should have gotten a third. But I guess I'll just one. The Seattle. This is the Sheldon. What are you looking at?
I thought it was.
What?
I thought it was.
Okay, it was my dad. He turned the light off. The Seattle Seahawks get defensive end Sheldon Richardson, while the Jets get receiver Jermaine Kearse in the second rounder, and they also swap sevenths. So let's ignore the sevens because it's not that big of a deal. But basically, the Seahawks got defensive end Sheldon Richardson, but they have two good defensive ends. But one of them got injured. Was it?
They have Cliff Averill.
Yeah, I think he got injured. So they need someone to replace him. Then they traded away Jermaine Kearse, who's not. He's an average receiver. Average. And then they give up a second. You know what's interesting about the Seahawks is now they don't have a 2018 second or third, or they don't have a next year's second. So they're trading away their early draft picks for stuff. But I mean, a second, I guess, for Sheldon Richardson isn't bad. He's good.
He's pretty good.
And they do have the Muhammad Wilkerson. So the Jets had two good defensive ends.
Yeah.
So I mean, not a bad trade. And they swapped seventh, but
did.
they ain't important. So I don't think it's a bad trade. I guess you get Jermaine Kearse. You need receiver help. The team needs help. Period. But hey, you can say that one.
Okay, Colts. This one's pretty big because the Colts got quarterback Jacoby Brissett, and the Patriots get wide receiver Philip Dorsett.
It's interesting if you do that trade in Madden. It's in the red.
It doesn't go through.
It's kind of dumb though. I mean
he's
a 78 overall, and Philip Dorsett's a 74. But I mean, come on, he's a third string, and you're not gonna play.
I mean Brissett is their starter now.
They traded away a receiver. I feel like if you were the Patriots, I feel like you could have squeezed in a 6th or 7th. Don't you agree?
The Patriots could have got something.
Maybe
else.
if it was an next year.
They don't even need receivers. They have Brandon Cooks and at the time.
But I think it was for depth.
And
because they have a bunch of guys injured.
That one guy.
Probably there for depth.
What's that other guy's name?
I don't know. Okay, this is the last trade. I guess you can say it since it's with the Cleveland Browns.
It is? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we did that one. Okay. Browns get receiver Sammy Coates. The Steelers got 6th round pick.
Now, Sammy Coates is not very good. 70. But for a 6, I guess, not bad. And we already did that trade. But I feel like we could have done a couple more. That was a short video.
Yeah.
10 minutes, maybe. 10 minutes. A little long, but you can go end it if you want. But I think a 6 for Sammy Coates isn't bad. Not a whole lot to give up. Yeah, it's a draft pick. I feel like you should trade them a receiver instead. Do a straight up swap.
They're just trying to dump players, and we got it.
If you wanted us to, if you comment any other trades you think we should have reviewed, there's some other ones, but they're stupid including them because they're just trading a lot of corners for draft picks. So it's pretty dumb to include those, right?
Yeah.
If it doesn't do anything. But if you let us know if we forgot any trades and tell us your thoughts on them. 5 likes. No more videos, I don't think, for the day. Unless we think of an idea. But yeah, if there's any other trade we forgot, let us know in the comments. So comment, and subscribe.